Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Today is Tuesday. All this week, we're talking about stay focused. Yeah, you know, those squirrel moments. We all have them.
In a bathroom with your first smartphone.
If you missed any of the previous episodes, please go back and check them out as well. And remember, don't do it alone. Bring a friend.
That's right. Share it. Share it. Make them have to go through what you got through.
So today's topic today is we're going to talk about school. Really, the dog ate it.
No, seriously, I did do it. I should ask my little brother. I always wondered that. Why do people do that? When we're kids, we do that a lot.
Yeah.
We always throw out somebody that you can't ask. So you can ask. Ask anybody. Well, hold on. Seriously, just stop random people in the street and ask them. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Ask my little brother. Can your little brother talk yet? Well, he was there. Can he point and show us where your homework is? Will he point to the dog's tummy? All right, seriously? Let's not. Boy, we still try it when we're kids. Ask anybody. Seriously, ask my sister. Your sister hates you. Okay, number one, she's probably going to disagree and say you didn't do it. So don't ask her to help you.
Yeah. You're out of luck there.
Yeah, I had a weird one when I was in school. I had this teacher. I was one of those lucky kids that went through school, hated school. It got worse, hated it some more. Then it was not looking good for me in the world of school.
Yeah.
And then I meet a teacher. His name was Mr. Higginbotham.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he dug everything. There was nothing he didn't dig. He dug everything. He did everything, which kind of made you wonder, that pretty wife of yours, do you talk to her at all? Because, I mean, I'm starting to get into girls myself. You don't seem to be, spending a lot of time with her. It's a bunch of us idiots. But this guy, he bent over backwards to help every one of us understand and learn. I started getting into the most amazing stuff. Christine, he opened the world of rocketry. There were rockets that we could build from inanimate objects that would blast off, Christine.
Mm-hmm.
And he overly stimulated my noggin. And I kind of squirreled a little bit. And next thing you know, I had a rocket that we were going to have a little competition to see whose rocket. Now, he wanted an impressive rocket. He wanted to know whose rocket could impress the judges the most. And these were just teachers in the school. And I got a little squirreled there and kind of really started to overdo it a bit. And I began to work on my nose cone and all that. And, they're asking you questions. You have to keep bringing it in okay, let's talk about recovery, because that's like how you're going to get it back. There's some recovery that's just streamers. Some of them have parachutes, Some of them actually spiral like that little seed from the maple tree. That's actually a recovery method. All right, what's your recovery method going to be? And I remember thinking in mine, and I had said to him, I'll just probably pick up the pieces. And he chuckled and laughed. And he said, well, will the pieces be color-coded so you can identify them like a streamer? And I said, yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll have everything color-coded so that you can do it. As long as you could see it and there was a means of recovery, he would check off, yes, I have spoken to John. Yes, he has a method of recovery. Now, what size engine are you going to use? And I'm like, well, I want it to get to its point and do its thing and get right back to being recovered as fast. Like I said, I'm going to use a D12-7. That's a big rocket that fires for 12 seconds, then it smokes for 7 seconds, and that's when it goes poof and lets you know where it's at. All right? He liked that idea. And everything kept going on and on and on. And I'm so engrossed, I'm not paying attention anymore. Christine, I've literally done like 2 days, and I haven't slept. I'm not just in the squirrel moment. I'm in the cage with the squirrel, and we're both on the wheel. We're taking turns. I'm running the wheel at night. He's taking over in the day while I get something to eat. Then I hop it back on. I'm running the wheel again. I mean, I'm not having a squirrel moment. I'm having a squirrel week. I don't even know anything's going on. I've lost track of reality here.
Yeah.
So then it comes time, and I've built my own launch pad. I built my own igniter. If we have igniters we can have, I built my own igniter.
Yeah.
I wanted to impress everybody. I didn't buy an igniter. I built an igniter. Then my ignition source, I built it, and I built my own launch pad. And they were all looking at it going, why is it on the roof of the car? Well, that's what I got to have so I can get the trajectory right. And they're like, no one's catching this yet. Nobody's catching on now. What have I done? Not a living soul gets it. No, so far. I want to impress these guys. So there's a huge barn in the field, all right? And the barn has this like, back in Kansas, they'll actually put advertisements on the roof of barns if you're in the right area. So so you can see them on airplanes. So, I mean, this thing has an advertisement. I'm going for the C in the change, where it's like 40 cents. I'm going for the C. That's it. And they're like, right at that moment, it's the first person that goes, wait, what do you mean you're going for the C? And I hit the launch. What I had actually done was I got a little overexcited, so I decided I would create a missile. And I did.
Oh, this isn't going to be good.
And needless to say, it go boom.
Did it go boom on the sea?
Very close to it. And people began to scream and run, Christine. There was a whole lot of screaming. Now, it wasn't a destroy the world thing. I wanted to impress these. Whoever impresses me the most, you know what I mean? So it didn't have like shrapnel and stuff. No. It was designed to launch, go to a point that had been specifically detonated, and then detonate. And I figured if I built everything, I built the pad, I built the igniters, I built everything. I launched it, and it did what it was supposed to do. That's impressive. And the funny thing was Mr. Higginbotham was, I'm getting ready to get the crap just beat out of me by my father. Why would you make a missile? I'm like, okay, wait. He's like, he got everybody to calm down. Let's not lose sight of what's happened here. Okay. He built that. He's literally going, he built that. And it worked.
Nothing caught on fire, I hope.
Well, I can't say that. Because it did hit the barn and it did go boom. My nose cone, now what, and how, some people are wondering, how in the world, what I had done was I was really good at going backwards.
Yeah.
Go back to simplicity. All right. Don't overthink it. We all remember that little tiny rocket we had when we were a kid that was made of plastic, and you put the cap in it and you throw it in the air and then it hits the ground. And what happens when it hits the ground? Bang. Okay. That same tip is what I had on my nose cone.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then I had a nose cone that was filled with black powder. So that as soon as it hit and it went bang, all the black powder went bang with it. Now, granted, the science of getting the charge right was not my strong suit, so it was a rather large charge. And it was a big boom. That's why there were people laying all over the ground and screaming. No one was hurt. It was just that a child walked up and pressed a button. 12 seconds later, there was a horrific explosion. People hit the ground. What just, oh my, the human. And I'm smiling going, is that impressive? I'm impressed. I built that. And to hear him as my father's getting ready to literally separate body parts. He's like, let's not lose sight of the fact that he built that. And it worked. He wanted everybody to understand this child, that he, wow, impressive. We're all alive. Everybody check your fingers. Everybody good? Okay, everybody has everything. All right, good. Okay, well, we're going to have some discussions and learn that John may go away for a while in his brain and take things way too serious.
And on that note, we got to go check out the next rocket launch in T-minus 20. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out.
Boom. If you missed
Today
the
we're
first
talking
half
about
of the
school.
episode, kaboom.
Well, I have to say mine isn't that exciting in comparison to your whole rocket story there. But I just remember when I was in school and I was not a very good test taker. Tests kind of make me nervous because it was in my mind like, you're judging me to see, where do I fit in the world of the, classmates. Am I the smart one, the not so smart one, or I'm just in the middle, So I never really liked taking tests very much. So this one particular time we were taking this test and I thought, oh, okay, I know this stuff. I studied for it. I prepared. And okay, now it's time to take the test and go. And all of a sudden I'm reading my answer or, writing down my answers and I'm thinking, yep, got this one. I'm doing really good. All of a sudden I got to this one question and I'm like, oh, I don't remember what the answer is. Oh no. I got 20 minutes left. I got to figure out the answer to this question. What if I don't finish this test? What if I could just skip over this one and come back to it later? Will I be able to come back to it later? Is this going to give you enough points to pass this class?
What's the word I made up for that? It's called scenarioizing.
And all of a sudden, I didn't realize that I did this, but I literally just went, and then I quit breathing. My teacher's like, Chris. And I'm like, what? He goes, breathe. And I'm like, I am. He's like, no, you're not. He's like, what is wrong? Nothing. Goes,
I don't remember this one. Move on to the next one.
Yeah, I go, I don't know the answer to this. And he's like, don't get so, freaked out about it. Just come back to it if you have time. Well, what if I don't have time? And what if I need those extra points to make sure that I'm going to get the passing grade? And I'm just like, everything that I was internalizing in my head is now like diarrhea is coming out of my mouth. What if this and what if that? And if I can't get this completed, and am I going to have enough? Do you think I'm going to have all these questions right? And finally,
he should have just went, stop. Everybody stop. We should all be afraid for Christine. Let's all be afraid for Christine. Everybody, bite your nails. Bite your nails. Join in, everybody. Bite your nails. There we go. Let's be afraid for Christine.
It got to the point where he came over to my desk where I was, sitting, and he looked at me straight square in the face and he said, shut up. Move on to the next question. It's going to be okay.
See, now there's somebody who has it glued together. Now, what that was, remember how an airplane that would smack the lady to get her to calm down? That's called a verbal smack.
Moment, yeah.
Yes, that was a verbal smack. Shut up. Pretend I'm slapping you right now. Shut up. What if I don't get it? What am I saying? Well, there was 5 minutes.
You want to know what the worst part of the whole thing is? We took that test on a Monday. He was going to get him graded and back to us like Wednesday or Thursday. I completely forgot all about the fact that we even took the test after all that went down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was bad. Yep. Just saying. And on that note, I'm going to go get my diploma from that class.